Howdy y'all, welcome back to Veeker Studios, and today we're getting back into the challenge swing of things. Drew of Drew Steel 69 is kicking off the new year strong with his challenge to recreate a photo of a consist with our models. Rules are that the locomotive has to match the road, while the rolling stock can be road agnostic, so long as they are type for type. This challenge speaks to me, as customizing models to match prototype photos is one of my favorite parts of the hobby, and in absence of having my layout set up, it gives me a lot to do to keep active as a model railroader. However, most of my photo matched consists are fairly short, so I'm compensating by showing a few of them today. Let's roll on into it. My first recreation comes from the excellent book Steam Beneath the Red Star by Ron Zeal and Niels Huxtable. We've got here a Deutsche Reichsbahn Kriegslok pulling a T-34-85 tank on an SSYS flat car, followed by a 40-8 boxcar. I'm a bit of a fan of tanks on flat cars, as you may have noticed, and this photo has been on top of my modeling mind ever since I saw it. I'm so happy to have modeled it and now gotten a chance to show it off here. My next recreation also comes to us from the Eastern Front, where we see the Panzerbefehlswagen and Berge Panther of 653 Schwere Panzerjäger Abteilung loaded up for a rail move. These beauties are 3D printed models from Shapeways, RIP, and are riding on Deutsche Reichsbahn SSYM and SSYS Flakwagens. I'm not sure what the third car or load is, so I put my Shapeways Hanemags on a Flakwagen. Why not? While not much of a consist on film, I'm willing to stake my case that this will be one of the most overall time-intensive recreations of this challenge, as I completely overhauled these two tank models with a ton of scratch-built details to have them match their counterparts. Proof of sanity isn't required to complete this challenge, I hope. Now, this next one cheats on the locomotive, but I think you'll agree that the locomotive is far, far from the star of this recreation. This is the World War II K5E Eisenbahngeschütz, or railway gun, from Sniper Elite 4, lovingly customized by me from a Dragon 1/144th scale static model into a totally functioning piece of N-gauge rolling stock. I'm pretty sure this is the most time-intensive recreation of the challenge. I am working on an entire video showing how I made this from beginning to end, so this is a bit of a sneak peek for that. I've matched the gun almost exactly, down to replicating the camo pattern, while the rest of the train is a bit of a weird one. Inexplicably, the game has two American-style flat cars behind the gun, as well as a stand-in European-ish locomotive on front, which I've swapped for my Fleischmann VR50. The flat cars don't couple to the railway gun, but don't worry, they don't in-game either. For a more realistic showing, here's the prototypical layout for the K5E in transport configuration. We have the gun, followed by the Munitionsubringer flat car, then the triple threat of a temperature-controlled car between two Dresden-style boxcars. Needless to say, the supporting cars will all be heavily customized to match their prototypes and painted to match the K5. Finally, much closer to home, is my take on the preserved freight train that my lovely girlfriend and I got a caboose ride on last year. We rode a Canadian Pacific freight, and I did my best to emulate it with my fleet. We have a single-sheathed boxcar, a wooden boxcar, yes, this War of the Worlds one is the only one I had that matched, a boom car, and then the caboose. I'm also making a full video of a ride experience as well. Admittedly, the USRA Light Pacific isn't a match with the USRA 060, but here's a look at some of the custom work I'm adding to it. Thank you so much to Drew for the brilliant challenge idea, and I hope you enjoyed my unique takes on this challenge. I look forward to seeing everyone else's recreations. Bye bye for now.